Hey guys, I am just finishing up one of the sketches we're gonna do in marker in a minute. So bear with me for a second. I didn't do my homework. I usually try and sketch these out a little bit before I start, just because it looks nicer. It's always more fun to do color than to do the actual drawing. So let me finish giving this a little rough sketch here. Okay, so we are going to do the last two of our BTS members in alcohol marker. So, ooh, he's got a hand here. This is gonna make life complicated. It's okay. I love like finger folds. I don't know how well you can see my sketch here, but I'll be done in a second and then we'll start on marker. But I love where like the pinky crease is like the side of your hand right here. Ooh, this is actually not quite right, but it'll be okay. We'll live. Okay, so I have my reference pictures and I'm mostly ready to go here. Let me do a last couple lines. His eye needs to be fixed. It's one of those, you draw one eye really well and then you go to draw the other eye and it comes out all wonky. Happens all the time. Okay. And eyebrows. Well, let's give him some pupils. Okay. Now we're ready. Okay, well, we could do this one in marker first since I'm here. This is already prepped. Okay, so we have already done, if you haven't joined me for my other ones, let's see, let's get back to the beginning here. So we have 7 BTS members. So let me move my sketchbook down a bit here. Okay, so we have RM, Jimin, this is Suga, Jin, and then today we're going to do JK and J-Hope. Okay, so sketch noses always look bad. And there's just something that I'm not capturing here with his eyes. I don't know what it is. Maybe we'll figure it out when we get some marker up here. Maybe it's his ear. Something has happened here, and I don't know what. Okay. There, I think that's a little better. Let's get back to Irk. Okay. Let's pick out some colors, shall we? Okay, so I'm using, let me get my paper under here for bleeding. I'm using my Mondo pack of Ohuhu alcohol markers, and I'll have all my flesh tones too. So let's see. For my reference, I think we're gonna go with. Oh, I wish there was like a cool pastel pink peach, I mean. Oh man, I'm misspeaking. This would be good if there was more of a cool tone. And I really don't think I have the colors to do what I want. The big color pack. So instead, I think we will just use the pastel peach. Okay, so this will be our lightest tone. Then let's find something kind of in the middle. I don't know, honey has too much red in it. Buttercup yellow has too much yellow. So we'll go with the hazelnut. 209. Here you are. It's deceiving. My daughter was trying to use these markers yesterday, day before, and she was just looking at the end cap color for the colored ones mostly, not the skin tones. And she was getting all upset because, you know, the cap isn't really the color. So we had to whip out the color charts. Let's see. For our dark tone, let's go with the... I think we'll go with the persimmon because I think if we lay it over the top of our mid-tone, it'll make it slightly darker. So 148. Here you are. This is probably the only one that actually looks like the color on the paper. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start with J-Hope here. And I have my piece of paper underneath so we don't bleed into everything. Okay. So with markers, like we have a light tone here in my reference picture. Hold on, I'm not even going to replace it. I'm just going to erase that. In my reference picture, the light is coming from this side. So there's kind of a lot of light right here. And on the side of the hand too. Kind of where each knuckle is. And that makes this triangle shape on the hand. And then we'll add just a touch to the tops of these fingers. Okay, a little under the lip, which I also did not draw. I think I'm going to take a second just to sketch out the lips really quick, just because that's a hard thing for me to wing. Like, spend my whole life winging everything, and lips is not going to be one of those things. Okay. Okay, I think this is pretty good. I don't know, I feel like my drawing makes them look really juvenile, but maybe color will fix that. Maybe it won't. I was drawing like quick little marker portraits for some of my daughter's friends, and some of them I accidentally, like, I mean, you know, you're just drawing and what happens happens sometimes, but what I was drawing made them look like they were much older, like, you know, they're all 10, 11, 12, and some of the pictures were looking like they were like 17 all of a sudden. It's kind of funny. Okay, so we have this like light tone. Let's get a little more in here. This much is not going to stay light on the upper lip. Mostly just have it there so I can blend it. Okay, I'm coming to the realization that I don't have any plain white paper. So I'm gonna stick this underneath because the like remnants of other drawings are kind of starting to show through and mess me up. Okay, so I have my light color. Let me get my medium. I settled on the hazelnut. So I'm just gonna pop them both open so that as I draw with the medium tone, that I can quickly go in while the alcohol ink is still wet and blend a little bit. I mean, it helps. It's not perfect, but I think it does help blend the color a little bit. Here, I'm going to put some light down, and while it's still wet, give it a little dark or medium. There. Sometimes it's just kind of a crapshoot here on whether the... We'll see. Okay, so there's some like really dark tones here, but I'm going to put my medium because my dark tone that I selected is about the same value as this mid-tone. So I think if I lay it down this mid, see, have some darkness on here. And we're going to kind of make it up. And then let's get some darkness up here because he has bangs. That's what this mysterious outline is. And an eyebrow, hopefully. So we'll add some shadows that don't really need to be blended up here because that's where our hair's gonna sit. And let's get some medium tones in the ear here. Let's see what else we got here. We have his neck. We're gonna fill this with this medium color because the light I have down is too light for what the reference picture has.